We should we should be live, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to Mission ImBEARable, a 6 session long honey heist mini campaign full of a bunch of bears doing some stuff. And we're gonna, as always, go around and have everyone reintroduce themselves and who they are playing. So we'll start with Conti.
I'm Lord Conti. I'm not going through the long introduction because I don't feel that well. I'm playing Boo Boo Bear, who is about to have to go into a cage with a bunch of red pandas.
All right, Jeanette.
Hi, I'm Jeanette, and I am playing Josie Shades, the once private investigator, now thief, who's riding around on a cart with a chain. Woo!
All right, and Deirdre.
Hello, all. You know me. I'm playing Miss Robin Snare today, a sun bear who's going to be standing there watching while Boo Boo walks into a cage with a bunch of red pandas and possibly laughing.
All right, Andy.
I'm Andy. I'll be playing Misha Solikov, honey butter mussel, who is still very ashamed of what has transpired in last session.
Jess.
Hi, I'm Jess. I'm playing Ursa Bitminer, who's not happy with how much physical activity she's having to do, much more comfortable behind a keyboard, and is definitely happy to have the tiny yet tough Misha to protect her.
And finally, Reen.
Hello, I am the Bernadette. I am the driver of the golf cart. I have the Josie, and right now we have the PA singing to make all of the guys follow us and let them have success with the pandas.
Mm-hmm. And bear with us, we have half sick bears here today. A lot of us are not feeling well, so we're just still going to have some fun with it. And do a brief recap of last session. The group was still at the girl club talking to the beautiful twins, Wheezy and Breezy, trying to figure out how these little low-level criminals were suddenly being able to afford a lot of more expensive things. So some investigation and sleuthing revealed that they actually had a tiny vial of the honey of nearly exceptional yumminess, also known as honey, which is the object that the bears were trying to recover. Some more grilling came about, and they found out that they got it after doing a little job for a red panda named Clarice. And they found out that Clarice actually lives and resides at the zoo. So we had to break into a zoo. A lot of Panda-Monium occurred as Misha tried to hide in a coat and couldn't, and had to be saved by Ursa. And the other bears, Bernadette and Josie, are riding around in golf carts, swinging some chains, causing some chaos, while the other two, Robin and Boo Boo, went to talk to Clarice. After handing her the vial of honey, she drank it and ran back into the enclosure, where the rest of the red pandas all swarmed around her, and they kind of made this writhing mess, pile, mound, whatever you want to call it, and they're not quite sure which one's Clarice anymore. And that's where we'll pick up with Robin and Boo Boo.
Well, they all smell the same at the moment, apparently.
Yeah, you do smell, because you thought you'd be able to figure out which one Clarice was because she drank the honey, but they all smell like this. And you knowing Clarice, because I believe you succeeded on your roll before.
Yeah. Me and Boo Boo both did.
Yeah, you and Boo Boo both know that Clarice is very sneaky. She's kind of like super spy, so there's probably contingency plans put in place for any sort of circumstance.
Well, Boo Boo, are we continuing this conversation, or are we just going to spread around to everybody that we know that Clarice reneges on her agreements?
We could easily do that. But there's one thing I think I know about Clarice. All these pandas here are working together, and I don't think she'll let one get badly injured, so.
You just want to hit something, don't you?
I was going to throw them up in the air and let them fall, but.
Oh, well, that works as well. If you feel a need to be violent, I will stand here and encourage you to be violent. And then we can let everybody know who's important, that Clarice, has no value or honor and can't keep her word, as she says loud enough to be heard into the...
Yeah, and as you say this, all the pandas stop moving. They all are just sitting there watching you. None of them are moving, and they all kind of eerily blink in unison. It's just a little creepy.
And Boo Boo's gonna make his way to the door.
Okay. You kind of start walking around the enclosure trying to find where you would assume the humans get in, and you do find that there's a door in the back. It's kind of like a big, heavy steel door, and when you try to pull on it, it is locked.
Pulls off his hat and pulls out the keys he took from the guard earlier.
Okay. So you go to try the keys, and none of them seem to be working to fit in. And you figure since they're security guards, they may not have the keys to the actual pens themselves. Just more like the building around.
All right, he puts the keys back in his hat. Pulls out a set of lock-picking tools next.
Okay. Roll me a criminal. See if you can pick this lock.
I rolled a 3.
What's your criminal stat?
I'm still at 3-3 on everything.
Okay.
Say,
I believe that's your second success. So if you want to move a point, it won't affect the roll, but you can move one into criminal and one out of bear if you choose.
I've also succeeded on bear check, so.
Okay. So it takes you a while, and minute where the pin gets a little bent, you got to pull it out, re-straighten it, try and resume what you're doing, and then
it's been so long since I've done this.
You think it's taking you like a good 5 minutes, and then eventually you feel like you're just about to break the pin when you hear it click.
well, that was very good, Boo Boo. I'm just sitting here looking at all these pandas, wondering how many of them are going to enjoy your company in a minute.
Yeah, good.
It'll be quite entertaining from my point of view.
He takes his hat back off, puts the tools back in, and hands it to Robin. Hold this for me.
Of course, I'll put it in my purse.
And if you look inside of it, there's like a stethoscope, those tools, a deck of cards, the notepad, and the keys, all on like little hooks inside of it with like a little wooden frame.
I do like that idea. It's very nice.
It's a good place to hide things. No one ever looks underneath the hat.
No, they never look underneath the hat.
Now just stand here and make sure none of them get out.
I will stand here and make sure none of them get out, and I'll also make sure that none of them guards come and bother you.
Right. And then he walks into the cage and just kind of closes the door behind him.
Yeah. At this point, both of you do hear the distance Bernadette singing, as it seems like they kind of zoomed a little closer before going away again.
And while she's just standing there, she pulls out her phone and texts Ursa. Minor setback, still at the pen. Apparently Bernadette's singing.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way, doesn't it? At least I think maybe she's distracting them a bit. They're kind of all walking around different places. I don't know.
And Ursa, as you watch the monitor, you do see what's going on at the panda pen. Like you do, there is a camera pointing to it, so you do see Boo Boo go inside. And Boo Boo, as soon as you step in and shut the door, all the pandas sit up and are just watching you now in the same creepy, unison blinking manner.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, get your tiger by his toe. How I'd let him go. My bomb said to pick the very best, and you are it. Ah!
Are you attempting to grab them and throw them, or what do you...
Depends on what they do. If you like clump up, I'm going to, as I'm running, whenever I get to them, I'm going to go into a roll and do a butt slam. If not, I'm just going to pick them up by the feet, throw them up in the air.
Okay, as you start to approach them, they do all start to move, and they all just start rushing towards you. And as you look, there is no fear in their eyes, as these 8 red pandas are suddenly charging directly at you. And right as they're about to get to where you are, they all split off and start going in different directions. And it's kind of a group of 4 and 4. So one group is heading towards the tree that's in the pen, and the other are just going in a completely different direction.
Let's not worry about the tree group. Let's go after the other group. All
right. Roll me
another 3.
I was gonna say roll me a bear, and I was gonna give you advantage since you are kind of terrifying them. As you roar at them a second time and start chasing after them, you do start to catch up on one of them, and you do manage to grab one that started to like stumble a little bit, because as you roared, it kind of caught them by surprise, and they stumble slightly, so you can grab one of them.
Oh, I practiced my Barati. Grab them, throw them straight up in the air. But as they're coming down, when I catch them, I set them down on the floor.
Okay, you catch it, you toss the pan in the air, and right at the apex of it, you hear a slight whee before they come flying back down.
And then catch them, set them down, brush them off.
The panda just sits there and just looks at you again. The other 3 are still running, and the tree group has made it to the tree, and they're starting to climb up it. The one that you did catch is just sitting there watching you now.
Now, do I have to hurt you, or can you pour an out Clarice to me?
It just tilts its head as it looks at you.
I'm sorry about this. I take the panda's legs out from underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
Pin it down, and I start nibbling on his chest.
Oh, gosh. Like, how hard are you starting to? Is it just like very light?
No, it's meant to hurt, but not break the skin.
Okay. So you start
establishing dominant and son of Red Panda.
Basically. So you pin this panda down and you start nibbling at it. And it's just watching you still, like unfazed by any of this. And as you're have it pinned down, you suddenly feel all these little feet start to run up your back as the other 3 are now climbing all over you. They haven't done anything like to attack you or aggressive yet, but they are just starting to swarm on your body.
Yep, time to stand up.
All right, you stand up, and I'm going to roll to see.
Oh, my back.
I'm going to roll to see which ones are able to hold on as you stand up. As you stand up, one of them manages to fall off and kind of hits the ground and does like a little cartoon head shake, kind of clear them up. But the other 2 are clinging on to you.
Oh, my trick knee! As I fall backwards.
Yes, you start to fall backwards to see if they can get out. They both managed to, at the last second, scamper away so they don't get crushed under the grizzly bear.
What about the one that fell off?
Let's see. Nope, they managed to get out of the way as well.
Ugh.
And at this point, you hear the sound of more feet as 3 more red pandas start rushing towards you.
Sit up.
Boo Boo, are you done playing yet, or are we gonna actually have a conversation?
Let me find her first.
Oh, all right. I meant to say at least.
Stupid chair.
So yeah, the 3 are now 3 more rushing towards you. And the other ones are still, they're not attacking, they're still just sitting around you watching.
I'm gonna wait for them to get close, then I'm gonna panda roll into them.
Okay, roll me a bear.
This is a 4, so didn't work.
Okay. You go, and those 3 kind of split off and start avoiding the bear run. And they're just, now you're getting a little bit of the impression that they're just messing with you at this point.
This is supposed to be all fun and games anyway.
Yep. As they're all just kind of running around, just zipping, darting. You hear a couple giggles as they run by. One of them kind of comes and just like, as your back is turned, just kind of nudges you and just runs away, giggling.
Ugh. Stands up. Oh, I'm out of shape.
Yeah, I think you've been having too many picnic baskets, Boo Boo.
No, I just haven't been doing anything.
Mm-hmm. Is that what your doctor been telling you?
No, I just haven't been practicing my Thai panda.
Well, I thought you were doing the bear yoga.
I never could get into that. It's holding.
Are you attempting to like body slam some of them?
No,
Or?
he was trying to do a bear yoga pose in the
Oh.
middle there, and he goes,
I thought you do like the casual, like, oh, I'm just stretching, not doing anything. Oops, body slam. And Ursa, as you're watching all of this happen, you catch a movement on one of the screens, and you see this tiny red panda running.
Do I smell it leaving the area?
Roll me a bear.
Ursa's just like, oh my god, Misha, look.
What nice.
Because
Because I'm using the
sun
sun
bear.
bear.
Yeah, you can roll 2.
A 1 and a 2.
Okay. There's a bunch of chaos, and you're getting a whole bunch of smells. And it takes you a while, but you do notice the smell of the honey coming further away. Like you didn't quite catch it sneaking away, but you do catch a whiff on the breeze as it comes through of it going.
And as you get that, you also like feel a like vibration as you get a text from Ursa that's just like, she's getting away.
I got you. It's fine. Boo Boo, playtime's over. She's running out on us. This way.
all right, it was fun, but y'all, I gotta leave. And I have to go for the door.
And as soon as you say you leave, they all sit up and they just wave at you. You go, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah. This way, Boo Boo.
Yeah.
My nose never lies.
And we're going to cut to Bernadette and Josie for now, who are still just circling in their golf cart. Josie's still screaming. And as you turn a corner, you almost run right into a pair of 2 guards.
I've
With the golf
got
cart.
a lovely bunch of bamboo doodly doo. And it's like slams on the brakes of the golf cart. And you just stare at 'em.
Hit the back seat. Why'd we stop? Pick my head up over.
Beep, beep, and the golf cart just starts backing away.
And as it starts to back away, the guards, they pull out their walkie-talkies. And one of them goes, there's a bear driving the golf cart. There's a bear driving the golf cart. And they put their
like,
walkie-talkies and they
mimicking
start
as it
walking
backs away.
towards you.
But the cart's slowly backing up.
The cart's slowly backing up, and it's not moving very fast, as golf carts tend to not do.
Josie's gonna go from ducked behind the back seat. She's gonna leap over the seat and then climb out onto the front end of it and start swinging her chain.
They kind of just stop back, like, what? And then they both reach out and they pull out those weird things humans have that go make a very loud boom when they squeeze something.
Josie throws the chain at them.
Okay. Roll me a criminal, and I'll let you have 2 since this is kind of carnage.
All right. Ooh. I got a 5 and a 6, so I throw the chain. And I'm currently at a 4 and a 2, so 4 for criminal.
You hurl the chain and it just kind of clatters in front of their feet. And you hear this slight noise. And roll me a bear.
I got a 2.
Is that what your bear is?
That is my bear.
just at the last second, you kind of like do an involuntary twitch, partly because Bernadette is still backing up and hit like a little divot in the pathway. You just feel something go soaring right over your head.
Josie looks back at Bernadette. Give it a full gas! Give it a full gas! Go, go, go! And I grab onto the front end of this thing.
So now I quickly shift the gears and stomp it again in golf cart manner. Boom.
Are you going forward or are you still going backwards?
She said give it the gas, so I shifted it and I'm now plowing straight towards these people.
So you're trying to
With the
run
cart.
them over?
Well, she's not trying to. She just told her to go, so she's going. Bernadette's going.
All right, let me see if they can get out of the way.
And I'll activate the VA and I'll be telling them, basically I'm telling them, move out of the way. But they're hearing,
Yeah, they both managed to dive out of the way quickly, but you do hear another sound similar to the one Josie heard. And let's see, who are they going to aim for? Bernadette, roll me a bear.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. My bear is at a 3, please. And I rolled a 4.
Oh no. You feel this sudden prick hit you in the back, right about where the shoulder is.
Josie, you have been such a good friend. Oh.
And Josie, you see a little what looks like a dart sticking out of Bernadette's back.
I cannot reach the net. Get the net. Josie's trying to drive, so I'm imagining this cart is just like all over the place.
I'm gonna pull the dart out.
Okay, you managed to pull the dart out. It's not affecting Bernadette fully yet. You are a big bear, and this is kind of it wasn't in you too long.
I'm going to die. It has been so good knowing you, but we will get out of here. I will get you to the delivery's butt. I promise. And she's totally over dramatizing this. She's just like,
yeah. At this point, you're just feeling like a little groggy. You're just kind of like,
my life is fading away. I can feel it leaving me.
Josie leans over and goes, pull it together. We got this.
Okay. We can do this. And I push on the gas again. Just go.
Roll me a criminal, and you'll get 2 since you're a driver, just to see if you can still do a decent drive.
5 and a 4, and my criminal is at a 4 at the moment.
Okay. So you're not as skilled at driving as you normally are, which is not saying much. But you do kind of manage to keep control of the golf cart, and you're speeding away, and you're not being chased any further at this point, but you can still hear like the walkie-talkie noise. Like you can't hear what's being said, but you hear like, the normal clicking noise that walkie-talkies make.
The sounds of life are growing faint.
We gotta find a place to lay low. I'm looking around. Do I see a gift shop or anything?
Meadow. That would be a good place for final resting. Yes.
You pass what looks like a restaurant, like a zoo restaurant, but you don't see like a gift shop.
Quick, pull in behind there.
Okay. Whip it over and go over.
Come on, we'll lay low in here. Come on. I go for a back door of this place.
And I'm like leaning my weight on and just like totally, it's so bad.
Okay.
Leaning your full weight, Josie can't really move too far. She is a tiny honey badger holding the weight of
like a full waiter, but I'm like totally like she knows she's helping me. She's helping me.
And you come to a back door and you try to open it, but it's locked.
I'm gonna pick this lock with my claws.
Okay, roll me some criminal. You get 2 since you're thief, so you have skill.
I rolled a 1 and a 6, but the 1 is the good one.
Okay, so you managed to actually, quicker than normal, open it, and you go inside the restaurant. And you're kind of in the back kitchen area right now.
Shut the door. Look around.
Oh. Oh.
Take a load off, Bernadette. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get you some coffee. I'm looking for a coffee maker.
This place is so lovely.
And as you go to try to find a coffee maker, you're not finding one any back here, but if you go out into the main part of the restaurant, you do find a little coffee machine there, and it's a very rustic, homey looking restaurant.
Uh-oh.
Like there's all these knickknacks on the wall, some nice tables with what looks like little games on them.
Games.
Oh, look.
Your little thieving heart kind of gets a little excited of all the things you could possibly steal in here.
While
I'm
Josie's looking for coffee, I push tables together and I'm like curled up on the table playing with like the little poker piece or chess piece on the table, just using my little claw. This will be a good place to die.
Josie's gonna try to figure out how to start the coffee machine, and like she'll take the coffee out, she'll take like the creamer and stuff, and then she'll be like, "Oh, take a fork, put it in her bag."
Yeah, and it takes you a little bit to try to figure out how the coffee thing works.
I think I
But
put
you
like
do.
3 times as much coffee as necessary.
Oh yeah, like it is. You put so many coffee grounds in that it basically fills that entire basket, and then not nearly enough water. So like this is the strongest coffee in the world, but also probably the most bitter, nasty stuff ever.
Doop, 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 doop. And then as I wait for it to brew, I'll go around and just start like picking up knickknacks.
Yeah, and you see some of them have some writing on them. As you slowly do realize that, yes, this is a Cracker Barrel. And we're going to cut to Ursa and Misha. So, Ursa, first thing you noticed when you were watching the monitors was the little red panda starting to run away. And then you see the whole nonsense of Bernadette and Josie's encounter with the guards. And you do see them pull off and pull behind this building. So you do know where they are. And you basically watched this entire thing go down
Yeah.
through a computer screen.
I think Ursa picks up Misha and holds him in front of her face and is just like, I can't watch. You need to see it. I can't stand this. What's happening? What are they doing? They're gonna get caught. We're gonna go to bear jail. I won't stand in a minute in there.
What can we do to help them right now?
Okay. And like puts Misha back down. Sorry about that. Well, for one thing, I was thinking, you know how they keep they keep talking and they're telling each other stuff? I think that's no good. We gotta stop that. So maybe if you poke that one and points to the like knocked out dude on the floor, see if he has one, and then anytime they make a noise, push the button, and then it should go like.
You're absolutely right. So Misha like hops down off the chair because that's the only way he's able to see what's going on. Hops off the chair and like skitters over to the guard that we have put up in the other chair in the corner, and tries to grab his walkie.
And as you start to pull the walkie-talkie off, he kind of starts to slump forward.
Ursa immediately picks up Misha again as a protective shield. It's like, where does it save me?
Is this helping to stop him from moving forward?
He's still kind of slumping forward, and Misha, since you're actually looking, unlike Ursa, he's still asleep. It's just as you started to pull the walkie-talkie, he kind of started to slide, and he started to like slowly slump and fall out of his chair.
A little help, please, Ursa. He's falling up the chair.
Oh, okay. You want me to like move him or something? What? Okay.
If you could, please.
Give him a
like
push.
shove him.
You both shove him, and he immediately just falls out of the chair in the other direction. and you hear a slight thud as his head just smacks against the concrete floor.
Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Oh.
Is there another coat nearby?
There are more coats. All of them were hanging up when you first walked in, so they're all still up there. And the one that you got caught in and kind of shredded as you fell out of it is still laying there as well.
Oh, I'll take Misha will take that coat and like roll it up and then push it under his head. Just a little,
Make a little pillow for him.
Oh, you're a really nice bear, Misha. You're real nice.
Thanks. I'm not doing too well, but at least it will be comfortable. But so once I do that, I like rustle around, rummage, trying to find his walkie.
Mm-hmm. And you manage to find it, and you kind of pull it out of its little clip. And you do hear, like Ursa was mentioning, every so often you'll hear it click, and you'll hear people talking, and then it'll click off again.
But yeah, so I'll run interference and click and hold anytime I hear it.
Okay. So we'll go back to Robin and Boo Boo. What are you two up to as you realize that Clarice is starting to get away?
Clarice is,
We give chase.
yeah, she takes her cigarette and sticks it in the thing of her hat. All right then. Apparently I need to move faster. And I can smell you, Clarice. You smell divine.
So are you two like on all fours running or on your back legs running?
Boo Boo's always on his back legs running.
Robin's probably running on her back legs unless Boo Boo starts running on his all four.
Okay. So you two start running, and you just in the distance see Clarice, and Clarice is on all fours, and she is booking it. Little thing just running straight for something. It looks like she has a very clear destination in mind, but you don't know quite where she's headed.
Well, Boo Boo, I think we need to be a little bit faster, darling.
Do I see a golf cart anywhere?
You do not.
Darn.
I understand that you. Oh, fine. It's good for you. You know it'll work better if you do it with four. And she's just gonna adjust her purse and like side, shake it off the one shoulder and put it on and do the side crossbody. Like,
Yeah.
she's getting away, and I don't like that. And she's just gonna go all out.
Okay. So, Boo Boo, are you still on your back legs, or are you going all out too?
He's still on his back leg. He doesn't get on all fours unless it's an absolute emergency.
Okay. So, Robin, you get on all fours and you start running, and you start to get clearance ahead of Boo Boo because you're on all fours, you're able to go quicker. And since you are larger, you are starting to catch up to Clarice, who kind of looks over the shoulder and realizes that you're coming and starts scuttling a little faster. And you see her veer off to the left down a pathway.
To the left, Boo Boo.
And you round the corner, and then about a couple seconds later, Boo Boo rounds the corner, little out of breath, running. And
I'm too old for this.
It'd be faster if you got on all four. It'd be healthier for you. Your doctor did say you needed to be healthier.
all right, Robin, roll me a bear. We're gonna do a roll off to see if you can start closing in more.
Okay, so 1.
Okay, yeah, Clarice got a 5. So you do start to close the distance. You're getting closer. She's still a little ahead of you because she got a head start on it, and it took you guys some time to catch up, and then also for you to get on all fours and start running. So
Yeah.
give me another roll. 2, okay, and she got a 4. So you do keep running, and you think you can probably lunge out and at least grab her tail at this point with how close you've been getting.
She's gonna try it.
Okay. Roll me another bear. See if you can grab her. You do. You managed to reach a little further, actually. You just kind of grab her straight by the butt. It just hoists her into the air. And
And I'm
her
gonna
little
stand
legs
there.
are still going.
And I'm gonna stand up and go, "You made me put my cigarette out."
Is it
And
bad
you-
for you anyway?
It's just bamboo, honey. I don't know what your problem is. My friend Ursa likes them. Look, they're very nice. And she's just kind of holding her by the tail and kind of just swinging her slightly.
That like her legs are going, and at first it looked like she was just kind of still trying to run in place, but now it looks like she's trying to get you, like doing that like trapped animal that's like you're holding by the tail, and she's just trying to claw at you as best as she can.
She's just swinging it slightly, just enough that she can't get purchase.
Yeah.
Boo boo!
I'm here.
I told you you'd be better if you were on all fours. Clarice, wouldn't he be better in his? He needs to get in better shape, doesn't he?
You do.
I'm retired.
You wheeze a lot.
All right.
Now,
Hi, Clarice.
Hello.
Robin, take this one. I need to catch your breath.
hi. It's nice to finally have a in-person, face-to-face conversation with you. Apologize for the uncomfortable situation we find ourselves in, but you were running away from us. It's kind of rude.
I got what I wanted. You did
Yes,
not.
and now you want to give me what I want.
Which is what?
Information that you promised me.
I have plenty of information I can give you.
Well, this particular information involves how you managed to get that small sample of apparently. Did you know that they're calling it honey? I mean, I think they need to workshop that a little bit better.
That's what I thought, but I do not know.
Well, honestly, I apparently need to know how you managed to get a hold of it and who inside the FBI was selling themselves out.
She just kind of chuckles and looks at you. You'll think it was one of them.
No, but that's what everybody else thinks, and I figured if I'd asked you, then I've covered my bases.
Well, they are idiots.
That is very true.
Yeah, they're
Did
not
you know
smart. Go ahead. Oh,
they're definitely not smarter than the average bear?
exactly.
No.
They're not even smart. They're not even as smart as the unaverage bear. Oh Lord.
No.
I managed to pick up 3 credit cards off of them. Are you aware? I was only in that building for an hour.
I was only in there 15 minutes and I stole all the honey.
Yeah, well, you were actually there to steal something. I was just there for a meeting.
Well, that is your problem.
True. So,
Yeah, she's
You
still clawing. Like having a very normal conversation, but still just like, I'm not going to stop just in the off chance that you swing in the right way and she could just start getting at you.
and now she's just kind of like bouncing her up and down.
This is just rude. Clarice is just bouncing.
I got my cardio in chasing after you. Now I need to work on my weights. You're just the perfect amount. It's fine.
You're still rude. I don't like it.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're the one that ran away from me. Boo Boo, was it? So would you like to tell us what we need to know so we can go on and leave you alone and you can go back to terrorizing unassuming humans?
What do you need to know?
We need the formula and the scientist. We really don't care about the honey. Well, we do care about the honey because it seems like it'd be tasty, but
I do not have the formula. I gave it to the person who hired me to do it.
and who was that person? Or did you do the average no names, no all that great stuff?
I just know them by their code name.
And that would be
The Queen.
Does that ring a bell for either Boo Boo or Robin? Because
If you both roll me a criminal to see if it will ring a bell. How do you keep rolling ones?
I like this dice. I have huge dice.
Magic.
This is the only time where rolling a 1 is a good thing. You both don't know much information, but you have heard of the Queen. And kind of like with Clarice, it's kind of more of like a mythical figure. Like the crime mythical being who apparently is just like this shadowy behind the scenes, does whatever they want deal. But you do recognize the name. You've heard this code name before, but you don't know any further information.
Well, I did not know you were working in those circles, my dear. I'm kind of minorly impressed.
I work in the circles that pay me.
Oh, that is very nice. So you gave it to her, or them? Them.
They're the ones who hired me. Yes.
And I'm assuming that we're not actually going to be able to go have a conversation with them in person, are we, Boo Boo?
Oh, that could actually possibly be arranged. Okay, I've caught my breath.
You good now?
I'm good.
You mind lighting this one for me?
I need a lighter.
And as you hold it out, Clarice tries to get at your arm, just like, "Arr!" Stop it.
I go through Robin's purse and find her lighter.
Yeah, it's gold plated. It's got like little filigree on it, and there's a little like honey pot engraved on
There
it.
we go.
Oh, that's better. Thank you, darling.
Then I'll scratch Clarice behind her ear.
As you do that, and she feels you contact, she whips around and she just starts clawing the crap out of your hand.
Well, yeah, the thing is, I'm like reaching above, so she's like, ah!
She has her little back legs going, so she's making purchase against you, but she can't get the claw in yet. This is very rude.
Well, so we know where we. Well, could you just give us a general direction of where you dropped it off, and then we'll let you go.
In the woods.
Well, that's very informative. Maybe a little bit more specific.
The woods just outside of town. You just go in, you start walking till you find a big tree. That's where I left it.
That is so unspecific. It's not even.
The big, it's a big tree. The biggest tree.
Okay. I'm sorry. You said a big tree. I didn't think you meant the big tree.
No, the big.
Okay. The articles are important in this instance. Articles are important.
I said the articles. You don't listen.
I love this conversation.
Hey guys, you hear like, oh no, I have to text you. I was gonna say, if you guys wanna, not be talking out in the open, you could go to the restaurant where Bernadette's hiding out, just in case you don't want no folks walking up on you guys.
Yeah,
Ursa,
you're watching this whole thing, but you can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm like, what are they doing? Oh my god!
Just like kicking around, and all of a sudden, Robin starts shaking her, and then just
Boo Boo starts scratching her head.
Yeah.
Boo Boo, my phone vibrated. Could you check it? I'm not putting down my.
How do you work this thing?
No, just here, hold this. And she hands him the cigarette for a minute. Here. I'm sorry, Clarice. Apparently, other people want to talk to me, and they're nicer than you are.
Here, I'll hold her.
Okay.
Since you're much taller as a grizzly bear, she's just still kicking and
I'm holding her straight up.
But it just can't get anything.
All right. Well, apparently Bernadette and Misha are hiding out, or Bernadette and Josephine are hiding out in a restaurant. Ooh, I like restaurants. Maybe they'll have some.
I'm a bit hungry.
I'm feeling peckish. That McGrizzly was not anywhere good enough for the day.
No, it's just a holdover food.
All right. Well,
you ever had McGrizzlies?
Yes, I've had McGrizzlies.
Well,
I love the honey shakes.
Put me down.
I like the fried bamboo myself. Dipped it in the honey. Fried bamboo dipped in honey. It's fabulous.
I don't care what you eat. Put me down.
Well, is there anything else you want to tell us?
I told you everything I know.
Well, that was very pleasant. And I'm glad we had this in-person conversation. It was an honor and pleasure to meet you.
Do I believe her?
That she's told you everything?
Yeah.
Roll me a criminal.
2.
You do think she's giving you everything. Like she's been fighting and trying to hurt both of you this whole time, but she has been giving you pretty much everything you've been asking for information wise. So like she realizes she's stuck, but is still going to try and hurt you, but isn't going to try and do too much to you.
I'm gonna do like I did earlier. I'm gonna throw her up in the air, catch her, set her down, wipe.
As you throw her in the air, she kind of does these tumbles in the air, and she is coming straight down at you, like fully ready to just get you. Like I don't know if red pandas actually have claws or not. We're gonna pretend they do, but she's kind of just like coming straight for you, teeth bared, as she's descending in this air.
All right, it's time to be on the back and roll her with my feet instead.
Okay, so you try and get her on the feet, and she's still just like now trying to claw at you again as you're kind of just tossing her in the air. This is cruel and unusual.
Little did we know Boo Boo was a circus bear.
No. Boo Boo was once kept in a panda sanctuary for holding. He escaped, but he had to fight for the bamboo.
This is very cruel and unusual.
Look,
Let me go.
Look, you just need to calm down where we're letting you go.
And actually, at this point, Robin's just taking pictures with her phone and sending them to Ursa.
And Ursa, you are watching this in real time as they're just tossing this panda around like she's little rag doll.
But like Robin's sending really great like action shots, and like Ursa's just laughing. Like, hey, Misha, look at this. Oh gosh.
Wait. Put this on Beardagram.
And there's like the one picture where like Clarice is just like, just like the ugly faces.
Okay, I can't lie. I was muted. I straight up snorted on that. That was hilarious.
And then she texts Ursa, put this one up and this one. Ooh, I want this one up, and tag her in this one.
Misha, we have to come up with some great titles for these ones. Look, this is so good.
Put me down. She's still trying to claw.
I mean, we could always go with the basic Panda-Monium, but I mean, we could probably come up with something else better, I think.
We'll have time for puns.
Yeah. A barrel roll. That's not
yes, absolutely.
Well, are you done having fun, Boo Boo? Apparently we have dinner plans.
All right. Then I specifically catch her so she can't claw me and put her down.
You set her down and she's just looking at you with the murder in her eyes.
Ooh, click.
That was not very nice.
It was fun, though.
It was not fun. The other pandas, maybe not for me.
Well, here, if you ever want to have some fun or even want to, whatever. And she pulls out of her purse a little gold-plated like card case and opens it and hands one over. Well, here you are. And it just has this little gold embossed honey pot with a robin sitting on it. You know where to find me, darling.
And you'll never know where to find me. And she just darts in between Boo Boo's legs and takes off.
Well, that was a bad. Well, are we going to dinner, Boo Boo?
We're going to dinner.
All right, then. And she, as she's walking, we're heading over to the restaurant. You gonna keep an eye out, or are you gonna join us, Ursa?
What do you think, Misha? Should we join them at the restaurant?
I think as long as we have the walkie-talkie with us, I think we should be good to meet.
Okay, so we'll watch the monitors. We'll look when the coast is clear, and then we'll make a break for it.
Good plan.
Okay, I just don't want to fight anyone. Like, I just really hate blood. I think everyone forgets that I'm a vegetarian, and I just don't. It really creeps me out. So I just, I don't want to see it. You got this, right?
I've got this. I'll give you fair warning.
Okay, good. Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so
Pops back down.
you watch the monitor and you realize that the guards are kind of, before they're kind of doing like a leisurely stroll, but it looks like they're all kind of rushing around at this point due to the sheer chaos that has been occurring in this night. And they can't quite figure out where everything is because it's a pretty large zoo. It take a lot of time to cover the whole ground, so they're just kind of rushing everywhere. But you do find an opening where you guys will be able to leave the security booth.
Okay, so and our Robin and Boo Boo are making it okay. I don't need to like warn them of anything before we go.
Yeah, they seem to be going the right way. You do text them kind of the general direction on where the restaurant is, so that they know like about where they're heading.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't. It's kind of hard to tell, but you started to get the hang of, this screen is at this part, this screen's at this part, and you're pretty sure they'll be able to make it to the restaurant without any issues.
And then is there like, because we're in like the security booth that has sort of like access to everything, and I imagine there's like PA controlled stuff like that. Is there, I'd assume there's a way to just talk to the restaurant. Could we just
roll me a criminal and I'll give you 2 since it's kind of slightly hacking.
I got 3.
3. Okay. You find a little telephone there and you see there's a little piece of paper next to it that has numbers, and then next to each number is a word. You find one that is either restaurant or restroom. You can't tell.
Misha, does this look okay? I just think it'd be good if we go in on the PAs and let Bernadette and Josie know, like, stay put, we're coming to you guys, because they don't got a phone. How do you forget your phone? But anyways, this is either it says restaurant, which or restrooms, which is shoot.
We can hope that there is a guard nearby, and I can yell over radio.
Okay. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot either way, and if anything happens, you got the walkie. You can block it, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go with this one. And presses the button.
Okay, you press the button, and Josie and Bernadette, you hear a phone start to ring while you're inside the restaurant.
All right, so Josie's in the kitchen, digging around for something at that moment. So she looks up and she's like, "Hey, Bernadette, you want to get that?"
I hear the barely gates ringing.
Yeah, pick that up, would you?
But then I will be gone.
No, you'll be fine. Just pick up the
like-
thing and say hi. It's Bernadette. How are you?
I know I have many more vehicles.
Oh gosh! All right, hang on.
To eat. I don't want the barely gates to come.
Josie comes out of the kitchen carrying a broom. Comes running over and looks around. How does this thing work? I'm gonna knock the receiver off the phone with the broom.
Okay, so you knock it off. And Ursa, you hear from your end, you just hear the receiver clatter to the ground. You kind of jump because it's just like a loud thud and just like feedback noise.
You've reached Josie Shade's private investigator. How can I help you today? Oh wait. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God, Josie. Okay, so here's the thing.
Wait,
you guys stay put.
Ursa, is that
it's
you?
me. Yeah, it's me.
Barely gates.
No, you're fine. We're coming to you guys. Don't worry.
They shot Bernadette. They shot her.
And she looks down at the guy that we shot, and she's like, I think she'll be okay.
I don't know. She's talking about some pearly gates and that this is the end over here. I told her she's okay, but I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and Misha shot a guy a while ago.
You what?
And he seems okay. So I think that Bernadette's gonna be okay too. So
I'm making her a cup of coffee. Think that'll help?
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. And we're coming too. We're on the way. Just stay stay put.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna set it up so the guards don't know we're here. I got a plan.
Okay, it's a great idea. Okay,
Great.
I see that we're coming.
Okay, good.
Great. Okay.
So I am not going to die?
I think you're all right. Hang on.
Live?
I don't know how to hang the phone up, so I take the broom and I'm gonna smash the phone off the wall.
Okay. It takes you a couple of whacks before it just clatters to the ground.
I go, hey, Bernadette, just stay here for 1 sec, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna run out to the golf cart with the broom. I
Mhm.
do this. Sneaks. I'm gonna put the broom so that it's where the gas pedal is, and I'm gonna pin it between. If I have to, I'll chew it off to get it to length,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna set it, and then I'm gonna try to turn the golf cart on and send it driving away on its own.
Okay. Roll me a criminal.
I got a 6.
So you managed to get the broom wedged in where you're supposed to. You don't remember how Bernadette turned this thing on. Like you're looking at it and you're like, I don't know how to drive, so I don't know how to turn this thing on.
Crap. I get mad and like you see her like kick it, and then kind of shred the seat a little bit.
Yep, so you kick it and kind of just shred the seat. It's still not moving anywhere.
I miss my chain. I'm going back inside. Come
You
walking
go back inside and Bernadette, you're starting to feel kind of groggier, like you're getting closer to falling asleep, but it still hasn't quite taken full effect yet.
And she stretches out the tables, like can't handle it anymore, and she just kind of falls, and she's like, "Oh, see, I don't think I'm okay. I don't think I'm okay." And as the little checker pieces fall down and around, she goes, "These are really fun to play with, though." And part of the table there, you can see that she's like stacked them out and laid a design. So there's like a little honey pot in checker shapes on the table. She goes, "I think what would make me feel like I could survive is some honey. The coffee smells amazing.
Oh
but
yeah, the coffee. Shoot. Okay, hang
I
on.
keep smelling. It smells like honey. I think I have some in that's back there."
Okay, I grab like a mug out of the display case, and I toss the mug and just grab the big old like thing of coffee and walk it over. Be careful, I think it's hot. I'll go get some honey. And I go back in the kitchen.
And by this time, Ursa and Misha, since you two were closer, you do arrive to the restaurant. And Ursa, you remember seeing them go to the back. And as you come around, you do see the golf cart there with, for some reason, a broomstick wedged into it. The seat's all shredded.
I feel like this means they've been here.
That looks like Josie's work.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this thing, so I think we should just go inside.
Agreed.
So you managed to go in through the back door. It's still unlocked from Josie picking it. And as you come in the back door, you see Josie there kind of digging around in something.
Do you need help?
Hey, turn around. I'm holding like the jar of honey. Oh, hey.
How's it going? You making that coffee? How's it coming along? You need any help?
I gave the pot to Bernadette in the other room.
You gave her the whole pot? That's probably good. You should probably also put like a full pot of honey in that too, just to make it good and
Josie,
Good and nasty.
only before I go, just one last taste.
I got 1 second. Misha and Ursa are here.
Oh. And if you look through where she fell down, now all the tables are like up on edge. So it's like a little table fortress around her. And you just see her head come up over the edge. "You have come to tell me goodbye before I go."
I really think you're gonna be okay. I swear. I mean, the little person we hit was much smaller than you, and he's okay. I think.
No, I need the honey. And she
Yes,
just
no, I
collapses
think-
back down.
Oh, okay, we need to get us some honey stat.
All right. I go running through the door. I bring the honey in. Here you go. You're right, Bernadette. You're gonna be all right. You just gotta, ride this sucker right through to the end. You'll be fine.
Oh, Josie, you are the miracle worker. I have the coffee. I have the honey. It is good to be the driver sometimes, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You gotta drive us, don't you? Oh boy.
Oh, because Uber will get you there on time. And I vote dead, apparently.
Gotcha.
I really hope this coffee helps to sober her up.
Me too.
She just decides, she's just digging in and eating. Pretty much, she's of the opinion that she doesn't know what else to do. So this is her go-to. She's got the coffee and she's good.
And as you're eating, like your paws move a little slower as you slowly just.
Uh-oh.
And then you're out.
Uh-oh. Bernadette. Bernadette.
And it's at this point that Boo Boo and Robin, you also arrive at the restaurant.
I'm shaking her head. Bernadette.
They're at to see which one of these works. No.
Apparently head on keyboard,
No.
choose sticky keys.
No.
That one. It's that one. It's that one. It's the one that looks the same.
They all look the same, huh? No.
No, that one. It's got a little. I bet it's that one.
Let's try it. No, not that one.
Eventually, you do get the key that unlocks the front of the restaurant.
There it goes. It's the one with the honey pot on it.
That's what I said.
Inside, as we hear the keys, Josie is shaking Bernadette's face and goes, "It's the fuzz that shakes up." She bolts for the kitchen.
Well, I'm here.
And you walk in, and it's kind of like, you know how there are those pictures that look like they could be Renaissance paintings? You just see Bernadette like draped dramatically on tables while Misha and Ursa are looking down at her, and you just see Josie running to the back towards the kitchen. It's a very dramatic scene that you walk into.
She pulls out her phone and clicks a picture. Lots of things, man. There's so many things happening, Boo Boo. Do you want to get the door? Well, apparently, how's Bernadette doing? She looks a little peaked.
Robin, is that you? Poke my head up over the counter.
Yes, of course.
Oh.
And like, there's a moment where you're looking at Bernadette, and she does kind of look a little dead. Just the way she's laying, and you just hear her snore.
Oh,
She's just taking a short hibernation.
Did she get shot in the head or the butt?
She got shot like in the back of the neck.
Oh, well, she'll be fine soon.
Okay. I gave her coffee.
That could go either really well or really poorly.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's our driver, so it would be really great if she could wake up.
Hey, we still gotta find that red panda, right?
Well, no, Boo Boo, we can't hear you.
Funny.
Hey, Boo Boo.
I mean,
No,
Boo-Boo.
we found the red panda.
Oh,
I got pictures. You want to see? It's hilarious.
wait, you're keeping evidence? What if we get caught?
It's not evidence of us, honey.
Okay.
So did you manage to put those up?
Yeah, me and Misha were trying to think of some funny tags. We came up with a few, so I think they're pretty good. Look, they already got a lot of bear likes.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, wait. Is he following us now? Ooh, is that the polar bear? Is that the polar bear from Bears Gone Wild? Is that the polar bear from Bears Gone Wild?
Oh shoot, yeah, you got some like big bear followers on here. Oh my gosh.
I like that one. We might have to do some more of this.
So, what are we gonna do now? The cart wouldn't move anymore. I think we broke it.
Well, we must find a way out.
Well, I think we need to get out of here. Apparently, Clarice was working for the Queen. Like you do.
All right. So, do we make it for the gate where we came in, or do we have to make a second exit?
That's Boo Boo's decision. I'm just here to look pretty.
Boo Boo?
They're all in the fuss looking for people and all, so we can probably get out the front gate.
All right. I lost my chain.
You had a chain?
I took the, yeah. It's gone. It doesn't matter anymore.
We'll get you another chain.
All right. It was a nice chain.
All right. This isn't going to work. Bernadette's out. I could possibly drive the cart, but if my track record holds, we'll end up upside down in a river.
That sounds like it could be fun.
No, it's not. It's not.
All right. So what do we want to do? I would carry her, but oh, okay. You're gonna carry her.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, Bernadette's a little heavier than you were anticipating.
My trick shoulder. No.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Let's gear to the cart.
Wait, no, move it. No. I'm okay. No, I'm not.
Misha takes this opportunity. Misha takes this opportunity to look at Josie and like crawl up her shoulders to like.
Okay, I got you. Here we go.
Two badgers in a trench coat style.
Josie like grabs onto the ankles of Misha.
Very slowly. It takes a while, but you slowly manage to carry Bernadette out the back door while Ursa just kind of watches.
Boo Boo's got her like this like fireman hold where it's like draped across the back, and you've got Robin and then the double weasels on the other side, like balancing the teeter totter.
Ursa, honey, go open the door.
Okay. Ursa's very happy to not have to do any of the lifting and like runs ahead and just like is holding the door open. Like she's helping. Like this is how I help.
No, we need to let Bernadette know.
Okay.
We can't do this anymore.
There's not a lot of room on this cart, so I'm going to drape her across the top.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I suppose we could all just like have a paw on her and hold her in place.
Josie climbs on top of Bernadette and like
starfishes.
So she's like 1/4 of a paw.
You're like a big bearskin rug on top of the car.
Oh my God, this is a great visual.
All right, who's driving?
I'll drive, but I gotta go check something first.
Oh my God.
He goes back into the restaurant to the front and looks at all the knickknacks and sees if he sees any miniature furniture.
You do manage to find it's like a little display, and it kind of looks like the restaurant itself. So you think it's kind of like a little diorama of the store, but there is some miniature furniture.
He goes and finds a bag.
Okay, pretty easy to find a bag. You go to like a little gift shop area.
See, I don't have this one, and they have to take that in extra. Comes back out with holding the bag. All right.
Well, give me a minute, honey. I'll be right back. And she's gonna run in and just there it is. Grab the honey off of the kitchen and run back out. It's okay. I picked up some emergency supplies.
All right. Now someone's going to have to stand on the back and make sure Bernadette doesn't fall off.
I got her. Well, I'm up here. So stand in the back.
I mean someone a little bit heavier. Y'all can help.
Boo Boo, you're so nice.
Ursa, I think he was talking about you.
Ursa's like curled up in like a ball. She's like, I can't do that. You want me to stay on the back of the cart? I might fall off. I can't hold him. I'm not strong enough.
Ursa, you got this, honey.
I prefer bamboo, but okay.
Ursa, just take a deep breath in. Hold. Let it out. All right. Again. Hold. Let it out.
Yeah, here. And she reaches into her purse and pulls out. I don't know what your problem is. And she opens her cigarette holder and pulls out. Here, have one of these. It'll calm you down.
Bamboo Slims. I mean, okay, these are the only ones I do like.
And she holds out her lighter.
Oh, okay. Like she doesn't know what she's
like.
And then she
It's
just
like the classic cartoon where it just like goes.
I was gonna say instead of like she starts to try and inhale it, and then she starts nibbling, and then she just eats it. Like, nom, 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 nom. Okay, I feel a little better. Okay, I'm gonna, and she's gonna try and just like lay her weight forward because she doesn't know how to use her physicality at all. She's just like she's a big chubby panda, and she's just like okay, and just lays. Kind of like how in her mind she did nothing, like Misha took out that guard and she's just like just laid there. She's just gonna lay here.
Josie's gonna crawl around and put her front paws on Ursa's and be like, "It's all right.
Okay,
Got this. It's no worries.
And
Just
our
hold on tight."
roof of the golf cart.
Oh my God, Reed.
All right, Boo Boo, you're gonna have to drive this baby.
Okay.
careful.
Okay. All right.
Ursa, you only live once. We got this.
But I could live much longer behind my computer.
Ah,
Is that really living? As he pulls the broomstick out of the off the gas pedal.
Here, Ursa, when we get back to the van and we get somewhere nice, we'll order some nice bamboo snacks, the chocolate-covered ones. Okay? We'll have them delivered. I know a guy. It'll be fine.
I fix her crown because it's a little cockeyed. I just fix it a little bit and just pat her on the head and then hang on.
Okay.
And Misha, unsure of what to do in the situation, just like kind of like in an attempt to like brace Ursa against the inside of the golf cart, just kind of like reaches out to like hug her and like tries to hook his bottom paws underneath the seat to just try to brace.
I mean, the nicest part about this is all the bear hugs happening. Okay.
Well, Boo Boo, you get to drive.
Yeah. And like the cart shakes as he gets in.
Yeah, by the time all of you get in the cart just like gets this loud groan. It's still standing, but the weight of 4 bears and 2 honey badgers is kind of weighing this sucker down.
Well, Robin's not actually on the cart. She's kind of laughing. That was.
Imagine just like all 4 tires are just like, no, it's just rims because it's like the tires are like, nope.
All right, so
The tires are holding out, but they're pretty flat at the bottom, so it's like.
You got Flintstone tires essentially.
Yeah.
They're octagon tires, so it's like click, 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 click.
all right, so this
Good
is how we,
/ bad thing is probably that it can't probably go too fast.
okay. I think
Okay,
this thing, if I remember correctly, this thing here turns it on.
Yeah, it's that. Turn that.
You see Josie try to see what they're turning that she didn't know how to do.
Yeah, Robin has been around Bernadette enough to know that you have to turn the little metal thing to make the thing move. So yeah, she is able to point out how to turn it on.
Mental note. That's what you do. All right.
Yeah, you got to turn the metal thingy.
Gotcha.
And it clicks, and you hear it click, and then you push the right one, and it goes.
All
And that's
right.
all I know.
Great.
All right, everyone in.
All right, are
Let's go.
Yeah, okay. And she just kind of like gets gingerly on the side next to him, like I'm ready to leap off if anything goes wrong, kind of thing.
And Boo Boo floors it.
Yeah.
You floor it and hear the engine groaning so loudly as it's trying to get going. And eventually the golf cart does start to move, but it is like you could walk faster than it at this point. It's just slowly.
Well, I'll walk next to y'all. This is unsettling. I can't stand that noise. It's hurting my ears.
I have planned friends. And like Misha goes to like crawls on top and it's like we put Bernadette in back seat, prop her up, and then walk alongside.
I mean, that could work.
Sounds good.
It will be like Weekend at Bernie's.
And you do get Bernadette propped up in the back seat. You do see there's like a little buckle for the back seat, and like it barely gets clicked, but you do have her buckled in. And the golf cart is moving a little faster now. It's still getting kind of weighed down from the weight of Bernadette and Boo Boo still in it, because it was able to go normally with Bernadette and Josie in it because Josie didn't weigh too much, but now we have a grizzly bear to the mix. So it's going, and you guys kind of have to do a little bit of a brisk walk to keep pace with it.
This is so much aerobic exercise. I do not like this. I went running earlier today. I do not like that.
Good to be healthy as you can, though. You know, you don't want to be too stagnant. You got to keep moving.
Well, I'm moving.
All right. Josie's gonna keep an eye out for the guards.
Okay, you start keeping an eye out, and there is a moment where you see the flashlight start to come in front of the path.
Uh-oh. Guys.
Stop.
He turns and goes down like a side thing.
Okay, you manage to turn and start going down the side thing, and this new path, you're not running into any guards yet.
Let's see, I got to turn this way here.
Does anyone actually remember where the front gate was?
I do.
I have a map.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
pulls
okay.
up a map on the phone.
See, there's the zebras right there.
Hi. Do you like your new friend?
What is that guy doing down there at the bottom of that ditch?
We put
You
him in
wanted
there.
to give them.
Wow. So Ursa and Misha knocked one out. You guys threw one into the zebras.
And we took his keys and his spray thingy.
I see.
Mm.
I threw
Yeah,
a
that's
chain
really
at two of them. All right.
Did you manage to hit them?
No.
Oh, well, you'll do better next time. I have faith in you.
Thanks.
I know you will. All right, so there's the zebras. That means the exit's over there, right?
Yep.
All right, and you manage to make your way back to the front gate of it without running into any further guards, and you do see your van still sitting there.
I'll drive the golf cart out.
To the van. Misha, go open the door.
Goes out on all fours to go open the doors.
All right, the door opens fine. You guys didn't lock this vehicle at all.
And then goes ahead and opens the back doors as well. Gets all the doors open.
All right, well, good job, Misha. You did fabulous, honey. Fabulous.
All right. Up. Fall backwards.
Misha, up.
Scurries up.
Okay.
Ursa.
Ursa, get the back.
What do you need? No, I can't shove. Just like,
Whoa!
Okay.
We'll put it in the back.
can we wake her up? Ursa's just like patting her on the face, like, Bernadette, please wake up. We need you.
So you can go ahead and order your snacks now.
Okay, runs over to the computer. It's just like,
Yeah, you use this one.
oh, another. Oh, who's that? Oh, you got another credit card. Awesome.
Yeah, apparently that's Nick's sister.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Apparently her name's Knack.
Nick and Knack. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Paddywhack twins.
Yeah, I think I'm
Oh,
holding
fair.
on to the other two that I got at the off of Wheezy and Breezy until we need something really fun.
That's a good idea. Just small snacks for these guys. The big things will be on those ones.
I don't
Alright.
like the Wheezy.
Okay. And he goes over to the driver's side door. Ah!
As you open the driver's side door, you see sitting on the front seat a tiny bottle and a piece of paper that's folded in half.
Who's been doing origami? Let's see.
So you open up the letter and you see written in this kind of fancy looking handwriting, it just says, "For your friend, C."
Here, give Bernadette this.
Where we get it from?
Clarice.
Oh, that's so nice of her. I mean, she might like Bernadette. Here, give it to her. And she's gonna take. Do you have the note that she left?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. BT Dubs, we may have made a mess in your of your guard station. Sorry. And just kind of leaves it next to the
Nice to you. I hope she doesn't just think you were pandering to her.
And then
Oh,
you
no.
just hear, "You're welcome." And you see this little shape dart out from underneath the van.
Good night.
Oh man, red pandas really freak me out. They're not like us. They're very fast, and they're more like Misha, the tough little things, not like me.
Well, all right. So what did that do? Did that help Bernadette?
Yeah, you do give it to Bernadette, and all of a sudden, Bernadette's eyes shoot wide open. It's kind of like it's kind of the equivalent of you give someone an adrenaline shot, and they just kind of like, it's a Pulp Fiction kit. Just give it through, and she just.
That was the best honey rush ever. I don't even remember getting to the van. Wow.
We had to carry you. Here, have one of these. And she hands you one of her cigarettes.
Wow. Wow. Okay, let's do this. Where are we going now?
Oh boy.
He scrambles forward up to the front seat. I do not go in there.
And the cigarette just turns to ash like immediately from the one inhale. It's just like out.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let's see. He finds a big rock enough to push the gas pedal of the golf cart down. Aims the golf cart at the river next to the zoo. And just puts the rock on the pedal. Let it go.
And he watches the golf cart just very slowly goes to its doom.
And ends up upside down in the river.
Yep.
Got to keep up the streak.
It was a good golf cart. It had the cool walkie-talkie loudy voice. I was singing. I felt like I was at the opera.
We heard you.
We did.
It was really good singing.
Awesome.
It was very good singing. I really enjoyed it.
I was self-conscious, but I felt to just go for it, embrace the moment.
It worked. It worked for you, honey. It really did.
You make me blush. Where are we going to now? What is the destination?
Well, we need to figure out where we can talk to the queen.
We are going to see royalty. I like a royal bear. This is good.
Did this red panda tell you anything about where to find him?
Her,
Okay.
them.
The royalty.
Yeah, they're royalty. We're gonna go to the woods and we're gonna go to the tree.
Oh, the tree. All right.
The tree. The big tree.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there. I know where it is. I know how to get there, but wow. And she becomes just kind of like, she's a bit in awe right now. Like, holy shit, we're doing this. Oh my. And she's going to start driving off, just kind of, this is amazing. This is the best mission ever. And she's just in a daze, happily driving.
With the blinker on the entire way.
Always.
Left blinker on.
Yes.
Josie looks back and she's like, I'm really disappointed I didn't get to go to the gift shop.
Oh, speaking of, and she digs into her purse. I picked up a couple things on our way out. So here we have some honey. I mean, it's just store bought. I understand, but it needs matter. And here you go. Here's some of the papers, and here's and a hat. Yes, it looks stylish on you.
I switched my hat. Okay.
It does look very stylish, Josie. You are top notch
Always.
in style.
Josie, you are fit for royalty now?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Bernadette, roll me a criminal, 2 dice since you're driving, trying to just navigate your way back from the zoo to where you think you need to go.
Yay. Okay, we have the 3 and the 6. And my criminal was at 4.
Okay,
If
so
I
yeah,
had it checked right. Yeah.
you manage to start driving. You're pretty sure you know where you're going. Still takes a bit of time to finally get out of the city proper. And it takes a little bit longer to get to the woods, but slowly you do start to see trees in the tree line appear.
And only one time do I go the wrong way on the one-way street.
Which is a personal record.
It is. Usually there's at least 3 or 4.
Left, other left, other left.
Oh, yes.
Darling, are you feeling okay?
It is still a bit woozy and this is impressive, but the driving is good and the van is good and we're going to the tree.
We're going to the tree. Well, apparently that's what Clarice left it because she was working for, she was working for the queen, and we all know who the queen is, right?
No,
I'm a little bit not sure on that one myself.
no. I know
well,
the tree. I don't know the queen.
Can Ursa pull up like a profile on the computer of like the queen? Like-
You do that. You pull up a picture of Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
This one?
She looks kind of like the bear. See her little foof?
No,
Yeah,
not
she
that.
seems like a
Not
tough
that.
little thing. Look at that.
I like the hat. It's a good looking hat, man. I want
It isn't like that vibrant green, like
Oh,
the double mint green outfit
Love
she
it.
wears.
Yes, this is good.
I mean, no. That not her. Not her. The queen. The criminal head of a few families and a few other things as well.
yeah, no. Doesn't ring a bell.
Honestly, she's a they. She, they. No one's 100% sure. I haven't actually seen her. I didn't even know that there was anybody that was. But apparently, Clarice is working for them or her. And well, rumor has it that she got her name because she is queen of all the bees.
Oh,
Oh, is
She runs all the illegal. Well, Boo Boo, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Doesn't she run all the illegal honey trade in town?
my wheels in my head, they are spinning. You said that this queen is a bee?
This time I bring up a picture of Beyonce. This one?
Is it going to be a big honey hive? Is this a big beehive where we will drown in honey in the tree? I never knew the tree was full of honey. I would have gone so much sooner. Oh my gosh.
No. She runs all the honey trade, honey.
If it's illegal, her hand has touched it. More than likely.
does she wash before she touches it?
I hope so. I don't like
Yeah.
the dirty paws and claws in my honey.
She doesn't actually touch it. It's organized crime.
I mean, we've all gotten paid by her once or twice or a few times.
You know, I find the worst kind of crime is the organized type. I don't do that kind of crime.
Why? It pays the best.
You know, I'm small scale.
It's okay. We'll get you up to the higher, honey. Oh, by the way, once you do, you need to make you start Brandon. We need to get you some business cards.
But then people will know me.
They'll know of you, honey.
Oh.
What if we just do a picture of your chain?
Exactly.
Oh,
I like the chain idea. The chain and maybe those shades that you wear.
Call me the old ball and chain.
Yes. Like,
No?
Possible.
Okay.
So when we are navigating...
Oh, stop.
Ah!
He gets out and there's a bike shop right there.
What?
He's getting you another chain. It's fine.
Oh,
You
do you
go
need
over
any
and
help?
See.
it is at night, so the bike shop is closed.
Best
the
time
moment?
of night.
Yeah, come on.
Josie crawls up on his back and leans in and watches him pick the lock. Uh-huh.
Boo Boo, roll me a criminal to see if you can pick this
oh my
lock.
God.
I rolled a 6.
Your lockpick breaks right in the lock itself. It's kind of wedged in there.
Josie's like,
1 second. Where is it?
as he's looking, I lean over and I'm going to try to put a claw up there and like pop it out and just pick it with my finger.
Okay, you can roll me a criminal then with 2 since you're teething.
A 1 and a 2.
Okay, you do manage to pop the pin out and you start kind of... It's a little harder because the lock got a little damaged from Boo Boo's attempt at picking it, but you managed to get the lock open.
As soon as I hear it click, I lean back up like I didn't touch it. So when he looks back, I didn't.
But I broke the pick.
I don't know. It looks like you did it anyway. Good job.
Goes in.
As soon as you open the door, you hear this loud noise and all these lights start flashing.
Otto! Otto!
I hate these things. Hold on. He finds something big and heavy and looks for the bell.
You look around, you don't really see any... You just see all the lights start flashing. You can hear the noise going, but you can't quite figure out where it's coming from.
Pick out a chain.
I run around real quick trying to find just a chain, any chain.
You start looking around. You see like bike chains that are actually attached to the bikes. And then if you look a little more, you see like the chains used for locking a bike up, like you would wrap the chain around it and put a padlock through.
Perfect! I grab like 2 things of bike chains.
And as you do that, the rest of you see off in the distance the flashy lights. The blue flashy lights.
She slides open the gate. Hurry up! The fuzz is coming.
The fuzz!
Come on, let's go.
You do start hearing the police siren go as you see the car rushing towards where you are.
They get good response time out here.
We need to go.
All right, I'm in. Where's Josie? She in?
I leap in through the passenger side window.
She slams the door. All right, Bernadette, go, floor it.
It is
No, don't floor it. Drive normally.
left turn signal, merge into traffic, and I'm just driving nice and calmly. Everything okay. Oh wait, we will do the turn, and for once she turns left with the left signal. So
Even broken clocks are right choice today.
I think we may get away. They don't know that we were there because there was apartments over there. We could have been like living in the apartment.
Mm-hmm. And as you start to drive away, you do see the police car go flying right by you.
They were after some other bear. We were not the bears they were looking for.
Just act natural. Act natural.
Yes. Stay calm and collected. I think we need some more bamboo honey sticks, yeah? You have any more bags there, Ursa?
I mean, I put in the order, but I don't know if we got more yet. We have to. I don't know where to deliver them. Where are we going? To the tree? Maybe I'll order them to the tree. Maybe they're waiting for us.
Yes, have them delivered to the tree.
Okay.
ETA
Location, tree, capital tree.
Okay, so capital tree. And are we going to the south side or the north side of the tree? Because, they have two ways in.
Don't matter.
But we're closer to the south side.
We'll go that way then, honey.
Okay, so south gate of tree, bamboo delivery. ETA to tree is... Jamie, how long do we have to the tree?
You have about another 10 minutes before you get to where the woods are.
ETA, 10 minutes to woods.
And you start casually driving, still trying to keep a low profile since you had alerted the fuzz. And eventually you get out and you get to where the edge of the woods start. There's kind of like a little pull-off spot. This place is kind of used by the humans as a park, nature trail type deal. So there's a place where you can pull off and then go into the woods.
Hey, boo-boo. Does this look familiar to you? I bet you have a lot of memories getting picnic baskets from places like this. And I kind of pull into the little thing to a stop.
No, I remember getting pulled through here a couple of times because the queen wasn't happy with the imposter hunter job.
Oh.
Why were you working with them?
I was still being mentored. My mentor took the job. We had the park ranger on our side. We knew the facility is just it went sideways.
I'm sorry, darling.
Me too. I did not mean to disturb your memories or make you uncomfortable. I was trying to be sweet and put you in a good headspace. I apologize if this backfired.
It's a long time ago. Hopefully the queen is still not mad for not getting the imposter honey.
I mean,
Imposter honey.
yeah, don't ask.
It's a human-made honey that was supposed to be impossibly sweet.
Really?
Yes. Rumor is only one jar made it out.
Ursa, you need to do some digital searching while we are doing these things. I like the sound of this imposter honey. So sweet. So do we wait here for the drone or do we go ahead?
No, we're going on ahead. Well, did we get? Well, no, we should wait for your delivery, right? Or are they coming here? They're going to the tree. We're not at the tree yet.
But this is a South Insurance. We go to the tree. She pulls back up and goes on. Okay.
Well, no, we can walk.
Okay.
Yeah, and the path itself has like the gate across it, like they normally do, so cars can't drive on it. So you do see the walking path that leads into the dark woods, as it is still nighttime.
It's like halfway over the curb by the gate. And we're here. This is close right here.
All right, well, it feels so good to stretch. Oh.
I'm getting my steps in today, that's for sure.
Well, of course you are. Oh.
I like the new chain, Josie. It compliments you.
Yeah, I got a little one and a bigger one. I'm not sure which one I like better. I might wear one like a necklace and the other one to, spin. I got to think about this.
Very punk rock. I like it.
Yeah, it goes good with the new hat.
It does. You're a true little anarchy bear.
I got to do what I got to do.
Oh. All right, well then, we'll walk. And she's like adjusting everything and she goes, well, do I smell anything nice and sweet?
You don't from where you are. You do know it's going to take a while to walk to where the tree is, because you've never been there, but you're familiar with it. It's kind of like the underground thief criminal stuff. So you have to walk most of the way down the path, and you'll find a certain rock that's where you're supposed to turn, and just keep walking to the woods. So you're still a good round trip, about 2 miles from where you need to be.
right.
We're gonna get some walking in.
All right, everyone, watch out for deer. They work for
Are
the
you
queen.
hungry?
No, they work for the queen.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, I didn't think he was hungry.
Oh.
Savage bears. So you guys start to walk down the path, and it is, as you start getting, and it gets darker out because there's the trees overhead with the canopy, kind of blocks most of the moonlight. So it is a little hard to see, but you do keep going on the path.
Sorry, y'all. 1 sec.
Walking.
You'll walk, and eventually you get to where you think you're supposed to turn out with the rock. So you do, and then you realize you have to actually go into the woods. At this point, like there's no more clear path to get to where you need to go. And what's the marching order going to be?
I feel like Ursa's like dragging her paws near the back. She's very unimpressed with having to do all this like outdoorsy stuff.
Unimpressive having to walk.
Misha will take up the rear.
Robin, I smell truffles.
But we don't
Josie's
need
like ahead of Ursa.
I imagine I'm just somewhere prowling in the middle of it.
Okay.
Wait, who's in front?
Oh, come on, everyone, come on.
All right, well then I'll walk up with Boo Boo.
Yeah, so it's going to be Boo Boo, Robin, Bernadette, Josie, Ursa, Misha, leading up the charge. As you all start to walk through the woods themselves. And like I said, there's no actual path yet, but you kind of just have to start pushing your way through, get through all the foliage, pushing some brush aside. And as you're walking, you do hear kind of in the distance sounds of other things in the woods moving. Like you hear a twig crack, some leaves rustle, but nothing has come out to do anything yet. But you do still hear all this stuff as you continue marching further into the woods.
Over the river and through the woods to the big tree we go.
Are we sure that this isn't a setup? Like, get us out in the middle of the woods and then.
Well, they could have killed us a lot closer to town, honey.
No, they could not have killed us. We are too good.
Okay.
But this would be a really good place to hide our bodies. Maybe we should go back.
Come on,
We
Ursa. Nothing's wrong. Deep breaths in and out.
Ursa.
Ursa. Don't forget, you got a delivery you got to go pick up.
Oh, that's true. I need my snacks.
Ursa, no hyperventilating, okay?
I'm trying. It's just I don't do the air is so thick and healthy out here. I don't like it. I want to be back inside.
I'll be
There's too
fine.
much fresh air.
It's too fresh. It smells like the air fresheners I like to use, but I don't like it in real life.
In the real life, they make you sneeze, yes?
It hurts my nose.
It's all right. You'll be
Like
fine. You'll be
bug.
fine.
Here, Ursa, just smell this. And I pass back like one of my last little bamboo sugar-coated things. You can put it under your nose and you just smell that and think ahead. We have the delivery coming.
She's like sniffing it, and then she nibbles it, and then she sniffs it, and she nibbles it, and it's slowly disappearing.
There, see? All gone.
And as you guys continue to walk, it takes you like another 30 minutes to walk because you know it's deep into the woods where you need to go. And eventually the tree line near you kind of starts to thin out, and you enter a clearing where there's just this gigantic tree standing right in the middle of it. And it's tall and like the branches hang out, so there's kind of like a natural clearing around it because of just how big, old, and like the canopy is so thick that nothing else could really survive or thrive underneath the tree. And you're pretty sure this is where you need to be.
So keep an eye out. Your delivery might be coming soon.
She just keeps checking her phone and like looking around. That's all she's doing. She's not even like looking at the tree. She's like,
Does she even have signal out here?
Oh, this place sucks. I'm getting like no bears.
It's a very, very weak signal. Like you can barely connect to something. You don't know how, but you're somehow connecting.
This crappy signal's unbearable.
It'll be fine, darling. It'll be fine.
I can't even connect to Instagram. How are we gonna post photos?
We'll post them when we leave. Also, by the
Okay.
way, you look real cute right now.
Thanks.
And you have to take a picture with the flash, and then as you look at it, it's just like you just see the shape of Ursa with the white spots. It's so dark out that you just only see like her white fur sticking out, and you see just like the faint outline.
The flash
I mean-
reflected from her eyes. So
Yeah,
she's
her eyes are just
glow.
glowing.
This is so artsy. This one we'll put a nice little filter on it, and then a little there. That one. See?
For sure. I love it.
It makes you look mysterious.
Yeah, I'm like one of them like sneaky outdoor pandas. I don't know what they're actually like.
And
I
the
don't know what
picture, after you do all the editing to it and stuff, it kind of looks like the famous Bigfoot picture. You just see like the shape.
With a giant neon glowing heart on it from the,
Yeah. Like glowing eyes, and it's just, if humans saw this, they'd be very confused. But on their Instagram, everyone's like, "Oh, look at that artistic shot. It's beautiful."
All right then. Boo Boo, you're the only one who's actually been here before. Maybe you should provide introductions, or are we just gonna wait?
Oh, trust me, we're gonna have to wait.
Well then, in that case, and she kind of sits down and starts going through her bag and is like, all right, well, what do we got here?
And as you're waiting, you start to hear a buzzing noise. And it's very familiar to the delivery drone that came last time. But it sounds kind of louder. And like it's coming from multiple directions.
I think we have company, y'all.
Elsa, how many snacks did you order?
I mean, a lot, but normally they still deliver them in one. That's a lot of. It sounds like a lot of snacks.
Did you get like one for each of us?
That's not your drone.
No, that's not your drone. That's someone else's drone.
What?
Trying to look pretty, y'all. We're here to be royalty.
And you hear that it just sounds like it's coming from all directions. And it's getting just obscenely loud. Everybody roll me a bear.
Oh Lord.
Boy, I know this is the bees. Like, I know this is the bees. And I'm not happy about the bees.
I have a 2.
I has a 4.
I actually rolled a 1.
Okay, so everyone who passed it takes a moment. Oh crap, these are bees. And that's where we're going to end for this week. As it sounds like a bee army is coming to get you guys.
Oh no!
Josie's just like, snacks, all right.
The Arby's. We have the Arby's for lunch.
We got Uber Eats.
The eats of the Arby's.
All right, and that's where we're ending for now. We'll be back again next week, same time, same channel for continued Mission ImBEARable. And we'll go around to see if anybody has anything they want to plug. So we'll start with Reen.
Oh, hi. I am Fairy Reen on Twitter and most social medias. You can find me there or at Geeky Bugbear. And right now, not so much to plug because a lot of our streams are kind of touch and go right now because we're doing moving things. And yeah, that's always fun. And other than that, we're just having lots of fun playing with people and excited to be here finally on a honey heist. And what a great heist it has been so far.
All right, Jess, anything you need to plug?
Hi, I'm Jess. Go_JG on Twitch and Twitter. I stream regularly Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and tonight I will be doing our regular podcast, Critical Reroll. So that'll be up on live on Twitch, and then later everywhere you get podcasts.
All right, cool.
Everywhere.
Andy.
Hey, Andy, Ubiquitous Chicken on Twitter. Currently, this is my only project, so I'll see you next week.
Nothing wrong with that. Deirdre, anything?
Actually, in about 3 hours, I go back to the wonderful world of the Shattered Eye, as the Shattered fam gets to fight a manticore and keep a little annoying 13-year-old lordling alive. Family dynamics on that show are complicated.
Good times.
But you can also find me. I'm at Deirdre Donlin on Twitter, where I post everything that I'm going to be doing. You see me hanging out in the Twitch chat at Practical with Esmaphoria. And then, yep, like I said, come see the Shattered Eye. Apparently, our DM has decided this is the climax of the first arc, and things are planned. It'll be great.
Ooh, sounds fun. Jeanette.
Hello, I'm Jeanette. You can find me on Twitter at JEBreak79. I have a game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures, the Wretched West Call of Cthulhu game that Jamie's in. And then on Saturdays from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern, I'm on Power Score RPG's Waterdeep Dragon Heist. And next week, we probably are finishing the heist. Don't know if we'll actually finish by getting the gold or if we're all going to die, because that could happen this time. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right. And Conti.
I'm Lord Conti on Twitter and Twitch. I randomly stream video games, usually after I get off work, since I work every day of the week right now. Follow me on Twitter, because I do put polls on what games people want me to play.
All right. And I'm Jamie. You can follow me on Twitter at J_BELAN. And like Jeanette said, you'll find me on her channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Call of Cthulhu, Wretched West, where I'm playing Hudson Devereaux, the deputy sheriff, who can't roll for crap. And I'm pretty sure it's because his wife is not around to help him out.
Oh.
So if Katie plays at some point, because she's playing his wife, and I start rolling phenomenally, it's because the power couple's back together.
Oh. That somehow made me really warm and fuzzy inside. I like that. That was adorable.
Like honestly, I've been rolling terrible this entire game, and I'm like, it has to be because the wife isn't there.
Makes sense to me.
All right, and like I said, we'll be back next week for session 4 of Mission ImBEARable. We're starting to get close to the end. Let's see if these bears can manage to fight off some bees, or how to deal with a bunch of bees coming at them. But for now, we're signing off. So bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.